And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. This guy knows how to drive in runs. Had over 25 runs batted in last month. You've got to pay attention to how he goes about it. Ground balls, fly balls, home runs, any way to drive in a run, and that's what he's doing. He tries to have a major impact on every game he plays in.
Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Well, Matt, it's always nice to play at home, and they got off on the right foot winning the first game of the series here. And they got a chance really to win this game and maybe even sweep this series. So the first one's an important game.
And this is a fair ball as it'll head toward the pesky pole and right. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Stepping into the box, Jeremy Pitts. And as the season nears an end, he currently leads the league in runs batted in. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, Matt, we won't see a whole lot of arguing with Jerry. Jerry misses a pitch, he'll tell you, I missed it. What? And when you turn around and you ask him, Jerry, how far off the plate was that? He'll say, Hall of Fame pitch, HR, Hall of Fame. So, Jerry, you got my respect, man. I love him. And the players love him, and so do the pitchers.
Here it comes on 1-1. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Garcia ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Batting fourth.
Now at the plate, Sammy Pitts. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Here he comes on 2-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. 2-2 count. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pasto moves over, and that retires the side. Rays strand just the 1. Tampa Bay nothing. Red Sox coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball, the show. Brian Smith, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's almost at that 200 strikeout plateau. I mean, that is really big stuff, and we may see him reach that milestone today. So that really is what I'm focusing on in this game.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Here's the lefty, Gregor Blanco, now. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. And Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, looking for them. They've increased their lead in their division. They're blowing everybody away. The challenge, I think, moving forward is just to stay focused and motivated as they know they're going to be a playoff team.
And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And this is a fair ball as it makes its way out toward the monster.
Well, this is the recipe they want. Their pitcher comes out, throws a scoreless top of the first, and then you get a leadoff single to start the bottom of the inning. Good start.
Throw over to the bag, back in standing. Stepping in now, Steven Casto, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He'll check in with an average still south of 230, 6 home runs and 43 RBIs. He's ready. Here's the 1-0, and I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. He's ready. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Now just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. Oh, and he throws it away. Throw into second, not in time. He took a chance tagging up, but made it pay off. So some real problems out there that time, as it'll wind up in E7. In now, Matt Carpenter. He's currently tied for second place on the team in home runs. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
That's the 7th game he's hit in. Look out. 7 games. That's 1 week of feeling pretty good. Let's see how long he can make this last.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Jeffrey Fox stands in as he looks at a called strike.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
A 1 pitch on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Harold, what's the key for them against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, the key to this game, Matt, is going to be the contributions throughout the whole entire lineup. You cannot rely on that key guy on the team, the big star. No, everybody's got to contribute. If they do that, they'll win this game.
At the plate, Alberto Zarate. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. From the stretch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Ready with the 0-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line to the right side. Pitts is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Boston strands a couple. Digging in the switch hitter, John Pitts. He's a guy hoping to finish strong in the season's final month. Definitely in the discussion for Rookie of the Year honors. Hit out towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Well, Matt, that's his 8th game with that hit right there. 8 games in a row he's swinging the bat. We've been watching him over this week, just scorching.
So striding forward now, Jeff Pitts. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. Here's the first pitch to him. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Boof Bobo waits on deck. A runner at second, nobody out. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Started that swing a bit too early.
Oh, he got the big fella out front on that one. This guy's got a lot of power, so he pulled the string on him, knowing if he got a 3-1 fastball, we're probably going to watch him jog around the bases.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Swing and a liner, but foul. Here comes the payoff pitch, and he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Stepping up to the plate, Boof Bobo, currently third on the team in stolen bases, so we'll see if he gets an opportunity to do any running in this one. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
None out, runners at first and second. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Okay, let's take a look at the defense for the Boston Red Sox, brought to you by Majestic. And at third base at the hot corner, Matt Carpenter. Great hands. He'll play in on guys and take away that bunt. Tremendous charging and flipping the ball on the run. But I really like him at second, too. He can turn the pivot.
He's set. Here it comes. On the ground to the left side. Carpenter has it to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. So striding in, Neil Walker. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Here's another 0-2. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Here's Michael Saunders now. Batting average for him on the season, standing in the 320s entering action today. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Oh, and it's off the foul pole in right for a home run. A A solo shot down the line in right. Home run number 5 on the year. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
They call that the pesky pole down there. It's only 302 feet away, but this ball somehow stays fair and clanks right off of it for a homer. I'm sure the guy on the mound has a different name for that pole, but I'm not sure we could say that on the air.
Into the box now, Leury Garcia. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 2 home runs and a dozen RBIs. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting ninth, catcher Billy
Digging
Wagner.
in, Billy Wagner, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Set to deliver on 2-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. In the air to straightaway right. Moving under it, hits. And that's the 3rd out. Some more of the colorful character. Into the box. David Molina. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
David Molina.
Into the windup and the pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Ripped on the ground to first. Fox ranges to his right, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Striding in once again,
Pitts.
Jesse Pitts. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ball 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
That's wide, 2-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. Hit hard towards center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. The tag, and he is out at second.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
Into the box, Connor Pitts. As he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. 0-1 count and the pitch. A fastball right over the outside corner.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Saunders is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They're on the short. Ready for another chance? Gregor Blanco. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Gregor Blanco.
Lays off 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Sent on the ground out to second, and the throw to first is in time, one gone. So with one away in the inning, we'll give you a look at the current standings entering play. As you can see that these guys have a pretty good stranglehold on the division to this point. Digging in to try it again, Steven Casto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game, and you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
Matt Carpenter is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Again, he sends it out of play. Working for the punch out and the offering. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
Jeffrey Fox is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. Ball 2 now. 2 out with the man at first. Now a move over to first, and the runner will get back standing. And that's over. 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Red Sox. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jeremy Pitts. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Well, that's a tough pitch to hit right there. It looks like it's going to hit you in the hip, and then it breaks to the inside half of the plate, and you get the call on you. That's a tough pitch to hit right there.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Saunders is under it. 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Sammy
Stepping
Pitts.
into the box, Sammy Pitts. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Ready on 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Breaking ball laying off. It's back to 2-2.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
That was the fourth foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. Number 21 for him on the season. And with it, the Rays have drawn even at 1 apiece.
Hey, there are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
The right fielder, number
in now,
31.
John Pitts.
John Pitts.
As he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
3-0 now.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but this is foul.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Standing in,
Up next for
Jeff
Tampa Bay.
Pitts. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Casto has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The left fielder, number 11.
Settling in now, Boof Bobo comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And the runner back safely. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. And another throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Another throw over. And the runner back. Ball 1.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 pitch. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. But the Rays are able to knot things up on the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. All even now at 1-1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Alberto Zarate. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The windup and the 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. And this is fouled back and out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Grounder down the line at third. Hits, scoops it up, and he's retired here, 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Neil
Stepping
Walker.
up now, Neil Walker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1.
0-1 pitch on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
2 tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
Now a ball line fouled off to the right over the Red Sox dugout. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Here's Michael Saunders now. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. And he misses 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Liner toward right center, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Boy, he got himself in a good hitter's count and hit that changeup. Maybe he had a good scouting report that he tries to pitch backwards. Going to throw off-speed pitches in fastball counts and fastballs into breaking ball count.
Now a throw over to first. Runner back safely. Stepping in now, Leury Garcia, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a throw over. Don't want to forget about him. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Here it comes on 0-2. And the pitch takes off inside and it gets away. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here.
And things have really unraveled on him in a hurry. He gives up a 2-out single, then he throws a wild pitch to put him into scoring position. He basically just threw it.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Red Sox leave 1. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. So coming to the plate, Boof Bobo. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Boof Bobo.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Casto racing back, still going back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Solo shot to right center. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Rays take a 2-1 lead.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it just like he did there.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the box now. Lee Cho as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Into the windup and the pitch. Jesse Pitts stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
In there, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
That ball's away, and clearly they're not going to try to give him anything to hit. Look, if he extends his hands even, he'll be able to drive the ball. I would just live away and maybe even further. Pitch like you're pitching to a picnic table.
2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for Tampa Bay. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 for the Rays on the solo home run. Halfway home tonight from Fenway Park, and Tampa's taking it. Coming to the plate now, Billy Wagner. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Billy Wagner.
In there at the knees, strike 1. Now the pitch. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Gregor Blanco is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This is the time in the game you start thinking, hey, they might get better swings. Then you see a swing like that. Boy, he's still got it working.
Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. First pitch of the at-bat. Steven Casto is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. So instead of leading off the following inning, Matt Carpenter bats next with 2 away.
Third baseman number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Here's Matt Carpenter. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Before the first pitch, a check at first and a dive, but he's back in there. From the stretch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
Here it comes, 1-0. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Hit out towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're down 2-1. Digging in once again, Connor hits. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Ready for another shot now. Jeremy hits. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Slice down the left side, but foul.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Digging in and looking for more, Sammy hits. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They still lead it 2-1. Ready once again, Jeffrey Fox due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. On its way is pitch number 75. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Outside, 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Bobo moves over. 1 out.
Now batting, second baseman, Alberto.
Ready for another
Zarate.
chance. Alberto Zarate. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. This one's down to third. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Well, third baseman did everything he could on that ball. That ball was just scorched right past him. Laid out, got dirty. I thought for a second he was going to have it. Just couldn't come up with it.
Here's Neil Walker as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
As a look, now the pitch. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball, ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Calling for it, Molina makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in to try it again, Michael Saunders. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. From the belt, the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1. As a look, now the pitch. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
Well, he's had a good game at the plate so far, 2 for 2, but I don't think you want to work around him if you're on the mound. Pitch him smart, but you certainly don't want to give him too much credit.
From the stretch. Drilled to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. Kevin Knight is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. John Pitts is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Line towards center field. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
Well, no surprise, another single to lead off the inning here late in the game, but they haven't had a lot of runs. They've got a lot of hits today, but they haven't been able to put things together. I guess I give a little credit to the pitching staff, not allowing consecutive hits to hurt them.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Into the box, Jeff Pitts, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. And again a throw, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. And another throw over. A dive, but he's back. One 1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and this will be a base hit into center. So the first 2 are aboard here to kick off the 7th.
Well, going to the pen, this is not what they wanted. He comes up, he gives up 1 hit, now another back-to-back base hits. I'm curious what's going through the mind of the manager right now as he's looking at his bullpen.
Bobo will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch.
Nope.
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for Tampa Bay.
This one's down to third. The second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. So they avoid what could have been a costly double play there.
Yeah, and that credit the batter for busting out of the box and hustling down the line instead of getting mad at himself for rolling over on a ground ball. It's little things like that that can change the whole game.
So striding in, Lee Cho, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch swung on and missed. The tag, and he is out trying to steal home. Boy. Two out here and a runner at second. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch hit out towards second. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Grady Howry gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Grady Howry.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Leury Garcia. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Billy Wagner. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And there's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 7, Gregor Blanco.
Here's the lefty, Gregor Blanco now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate. And that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
And he misses low with it, 2-0. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Lying toward the gap in left center. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Center fielder.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Casto. Your attention, please.
Steven Casto will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And that's in there, 2-1.
That's the 3rd slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
That curveball just frozen. That's one of those big curveballs you're expecting to go start at you like this one did and break all the way down to the bottom of the plate. But this one didn't get that big break away, and it froze it.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another payoff pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Here's Matt Carpenter. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Here's the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Swinging a looper to left. Bobo over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Fine work there out of the Rays. So stepping in, David Molina. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Molina.
First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Got him lunging for one there as this is pushed fouled off to the left. It's 1-2 now. 1-2. Here it comes. And that's lifted the other way out to left. And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. David Molina has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
In now, Jesse Pitts, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Full count, 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Here's the payoff pitch. A bullet to first base. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Coming to the plate now, Connor Pitts. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, right here, this is what you live for. When you know you got a great hitter behind you, you're getting a good count. He's in a count right here, and just look for your pitch. You know they got to come after you.
In there, and it's full 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And that one misses. It's ball 4. So a 2-out walk gives the Rays some hope here in the inning. Standing in, Jeremy Pitts. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back. Here's the 1-1. Pitch outside, the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Nothing doing for Tampa as they're unable. Joe Fink is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Joe Fink.
Jeffrey Fox will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Fouled straight back. Bases are empty, one man out. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it. Hits. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Neil Walker. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time. 2 out, nobody on. Strike called. 2-1.
What's he looking for? 2-0 fastball right down the middle, and he took it. I don't know what he's thinking about. Maybe he thought he was going to throw him a breaking ball. But I think you got to sit fastball there.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. Some of the hustle and bustle from historic Boston, Mass, as we're set for the remainder of this one from Fenway. Quincy Willingham enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Jeremy Pitts is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th. Settling in now, Sammy Pitts.
Sammy Pitts.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now a snap throw to first, and the runner back safely. Nobody out, runner on first. Runner goes for second, and this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way, and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
In there for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time.
Hold that thought, though. This ball's hammered to deep center field. Back at the wall, and it's gone. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Number 26 for him on the season, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Miguel Shepard will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season. Stepping in now, Jeff Pitts, as he'll take a look at ball one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
Here it comes, 2-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That right there, Matt, may be the best pitch in baseball. I don't know why people don't throw that high fastball more. It is so difficult for a hitter to raise your hands up and try to get on top of that ball. And before you do all that, it's by you.
3 runs already home here. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Boof Bobo will be next. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The batter.
Now at the plate, Boof Bobo. Runners off for second. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Blanco just shy of the monster. He makes the catch for out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Catcher.
In now, Lee Cho. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he'll get back in safely. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Runners on first with 1 down. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. One and one, here it comes. Runners going. Grounded to short. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And he's safe. At the plate, David Molina.
David Molina.
He's set, and the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's 6-1.
Boy, this one looked like he was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Standing in now, Jesse Pitts. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Casto is in pursuit. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Last chance now coming. Here's Michael Saunders now. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
For the Red Sox,
First offering on its way.
Number 55.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Leury Garcia.
Now at the plate, Leury Garcia. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Pretty well hit. Deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Hits. Coming in. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now batting, Billy Wagner. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Taken, called, strike 2. And now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Really busting him in on this at bat right there. First 2 pitches inside for strikes, and I don't see him changing his pattern.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is going to be a foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Ground ball left side. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Rays have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion. 6-1 the final. Brian Smith records win number 16 on the season. Tyler Thornburg is tagged with the loss despite giving up only 2 unearned runs. Joe Fink works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Rays, 6 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Red Sox, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes. A reminder that extra Green Line trains will be available at the Kenmore stop. Or if you plan to use the D branch, use the Fenway stop. Rail service is available at the Yawkey station, located on Brookline Avenue, within walking distance of Fenway Park.